As soon as I got into my room, a wave of exhaustion hit me. Why am I so tired all of a sudden? I just woke up from that nap. I dragged myself to the bed and hauled up one of my bags. I opened it and grabbed my economics book, knowing that no matter how tired I was, I had to study at least a page or two before sleeping at last. That is dedication there, my friends. The words on the page scrambled in my mind as I read through them, but after 2 or 3 tries, I managed to understand what the page was about. Equations. Ugh. Finally, I decided to change into my pajamas and head to bed. Today had been a long day and I needed to rest. Hopefully tomorrow would be better. 3 days of surprises in a row would kill me. With that thought in my head, in my mind, I drifted to sleep, embracing the darkness of slumber.
You fucking pretty boys think you're all that, huh? Well, save that to the end of my pistol!
Huh, what's going on? I couldn't move my body. I felt like I was tied up, and I couldn't see anything beyond the darkness that surrounded me. Yet I could hear the sounds of a heated argument coming at me from all directions.
One move and she gets it!
Let her go!
Matthew?
Come on, chicken shit. Fight us like a real man.
Chicken shit. Chicken shit. Chicken shit. Dude, I'm using this someday. When somebody gets on my nerve, I'm gonna call them a chicken shit. I mean, this is beautiful.
Like you scare me, Sam! Come on! Take one step, I dare ya.
Why can't I see?
Stay away from her, Malix!
And what are you gonna do, nerd boy?
Suddenly I felt myself pulled to one side and arms wrapped around my body protectively.
I've got you. Don't worry.
Huh, Eric? As I was held in tight embrace, I felt the world around me once again settle into a low, peaceful hum. The hostility of the dream before had faded into black, and as the arms around me rocked me comfortably. Slowly, though, my eyes fluttered open and I looked up at the person holding me. The Damien? I stared into the eyes of Damien. His face was painted with worry and concern, and I knew he must have seen my dream. Fucking piece of motherfucking bullshit. Why did I dream of Eric holding me, though?
You can't control your dreams.
Oh, well, I guess you're right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. What time is it?
It's 9 a.m. James and I were making breakfast when well...
You can't control your mind reading?
No, not yet at least. I hope to learn eventually, though.
Is everything alright?
Huh, yeah, I'm alright.
That's good. I'm assuming you had a nightmare.
Yes, I'm sorry for disturbing you both.
You didn't disturb us, miss. Besides, we'd rather make sure you're okay before anything.
Oh, thank you.
Now, why don't you come downstairs with us and have some breakfast? I'm sure some nice food will take your mind off of what you dreamt of.
It was embarrassing to be the damsel in distress once again, but I felt rather happy that James and Damien were concerned for me, despite only knowing me for just a short time. I wasn't sure if it was just courtesy or if they were genuinely concerned. I couldn't exactly read their minds. Alright. Actually, I had a dream, because the whole gunshots, I don't know the word gunshots. Anyway, the whole gunshot scene and all that, that I heard. I had a dream a few days ago in which, I was like on this bus, and we were going somewhere on the bus, and I was sitting like beside the window, to look out, and somebody else was sitting there, and we were going on like a trip, and I don't know where we were exactly going to, but we were just there on the bus. We were going on a trip, and at some point the bus driver like picked up some more people, and I thought I heard my cat, and anyways. So, the bus starts driving, whatever, and then the person was sitting next to me gets up to go to a corner of the bus, and then suddenly, like, these 3 guys, like, jump up, and they were, like, the guys that came inside the bus, and they jump up, and they're, like, have the guns out and everything, like, telling everybody to, like, get down, put our heads over our hands, to put our hands on our heads and all that bullshit, And my first thought is, I'm gonna hide my backpack because I don't want to get robbed. So I hid my backpack like under one of the seats, and the guy, one of the guy, he none of them saw me doing this, and then like the guy like takes me, like pulls me up a little bit, and he like puts his like gun like in my lower back, and I felt the gun like right there, and I remember in the dream I was like terrified because the first thing that came was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get shot, right? I'm gonna die. You know, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna die. And you know, in the dream I was like stressed out and shit, but I was also trying to remain calm. And he was like screaming at me, he's like, "Where's your backpack? Where's your money?" You know, and all that. And there were like some compartments where you must wear your backpacks on the bus, and I just saw a red backpack that looked like mine, and I was like, "That's my backpack." So they went and got it, and one of the auto robbers went and got it and like opened it up, and it wasn't anything in the backpack except like food, and that's about it, you know. And they were like, he was saying, "Oh, there's no money in here, there's no money." And then the guy that was like pointing the gun at me was like, "Where's your money? Where's your money? You know, we want the money, whatever." I said, "I don't have money on me. You must search me, but I don't have any money." So they like pat me down and like, "How come you don't have any money? You know, whatever." I'm like, "Because I didn't bring any. You know, I'm telling them I only brought food and that's it." It's like, "I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you." And at this point in the dream, I wasn't even scared anymore. I had just, you know, accepted the fact that I was going to die, and I was just too thinking how stupid these fucking thieves were. Like, I was going to die because I didn't have any fucking money, and it couldn't search around the entirety of the rest of the bus for money. No, me. So at this point in the dream, I just had accepted everything, and he was going to shoot me. And because, too, he was, if he would have shot me, I would have, no, guy, like, died a very slow and painful death, because he did not move his gun up. The gun stayed in my lower back. Anyway, so then I woke up and I was like, it's amazing how fast I accept death, because I have had other dreams in which I was about to die or something, and you know, I go through the stages and I just fucking accepted it immediately. Like within a few seconds, I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna die. You know, hopefully in my next life, you know, I have a better life. That's it, and I just accepted it. Anyway, let's continue. The two boys led me back to their dining room, where the smell of bacon and eggs danced in the air. The smell wafted from the kitchen and made its way into the room, making my stomach roll in need. Breakfast smells good.
We should be done with breakfast soon. If you want to sit down at the table, you can.
I nodded before sitting down. As I sat down, however, my mind drifted back to the dream I had. That feeling of hostility around me made my body shudder instinctively, even though I knew it wasn't real. However, as my eyes closed, I felt a hand place itself on the top of my head, breaking me out of my thoughts. Huh?
Morning. You alright?
Sam, the owner of the hand on my head, raised an eyebrow at me before rustling my hair and moving away to sit down at the table. He then barked towards the kitchen where James was working.
Hey! Is the food done yet? I'm starving!
There's no need to yell, Sam!
You're yelling too!
Don't argue with me!
From behind me, Eric appeared and sat beside me, rubbing his temples in obvious annoyance.
Can we not yell this early in the morning? It's not like we're in the castle.
Castle? For some reason, when I heard the word castle, I couldn't help but yell in surprise. These guys had a castle? Sam looked at me and smirked at my reaction.
Yeah, we have a castle back home. Our dining room's 10 times bigger than this room.
And wouldn't it be logical to not yell?
Whatever.
Soon, James and Damien appeared, hands full of plates that carried bacon, eggs, toast, and waffles. They placed the plates down by each seat before seating themselves.
My favorite.
Finally.
Thank you for the breakfast. It looks amazing.
It's our pleasure.
All of a sudden, my phone began to ring. I'm hearing me to pull it from my pocket and answer. Hello?
Hey, good morning! Guess who's at your door right now?
Right on cue, there was a knock from the lobby door. My heart stopped. Suzu and Naomi were here.
I'll get it.
My heart quickly began to pound in my chest. Matthew was in the lobby and he could get to the door quickly. I instantly jumped out of my chair and rushed out of the dining room. As I passed through the archway between the dining room and the lobby, I saw Matthew reach his hand for the brass door handle, causing the world to go into slow motion. Matthew, don't. But before my words could reach his ears, Matthew had opened the door and revealed the surprised faces of Naomi and Suzu. His face. The world around me stopped as Suzu and Naomi kept their eyes on Matthew, who merely stared back in fear and embarrassment. I could feel the air go from warm to freezing in a matter of seconds.
Hi?
I could not believe this was happening. How was I going to explain this? This week was already bad enough. To make matters worse, I was frozen in place. Please, for God's sake, someone do something other than stand there.
Who are you?
Suzu, let me explain.
What's going on here?
Who's at the door, Matthew? Oh.
Soon the other incubi appeared in the lobby with us. The situation was not getting pretty. I had to think fast. They're my brothers. They're in your head. You're visitors.
They're your brothers? Since when did you have brothers?